These are just bagels coming to us from the Bronx in New York City using New York City water, which is some of the finest, the best from the Catskill Mountains. I've actually been to that reservoir and it is just, it's like picturesque there. The water comes from there. They are Kettle boiled bagels. They are some of our favorites here at QVC, and we just got more of these in. Stacey Stoffer's here. We're gonna take you through all of the flavors in detail, but let me let you know what you can bring home because we just brought more of these in, and if you've never tried these bagels, then you've just been eating bread, obviously, because it ain't just bagels. So you can bring home 24 of just the plain. If you'd like to have that blank canvas and then dress them up any way that you like, maybe a little smoked salmon, maybe do a little burger, maybe you're going with the plain. You can bring home 12 of the plain and 12 of the cinnamon raisin crumb. This is a newer flavor that we launched earlier this year. Or you can bring home 12 of the cinnamon raisin crumb and 12 of the French toast. M91481 is your item number. When you look at our price, they're under $2 each. And these are like gourmet.
Yeah.
Really, truly gourmet, authentic New York City bagels.
Yeah, you're not walking into a bakery in New York City and getting a bagel for $2.
No,
under
you're not.
$2, that's for sure. The best of the best. I used to hate bagels, wasn't a believer until I tried these when I was working here at QVC. Just Bagels. It is phenomenal, and that's because of the 5 steps. Cliff Norquist, our owner, who's at the Fancy Food Show, so that's why I'm here. It's what they do, these 5 steps, that make a difference. So we'll go straight to the bagel bakery right out of the Bronx in New York, where we use the New York water straight from the Catskill Mountains, like you said, Vanessa. It's the perfect pH for making pasta, pizza, and bread. Of course, then we add really amazing ingredients like malt and molasses to the dough to give it really depth of flavor. We use no artificial ingredients, no artificial preservatives or flavoring. We then age the dough to help that dough get that perfect tender chew on the inside and the crust on the outside. We boil the bagels. If you don't boil them, it's just bread. Then we bake them in a 500-degree hearth steel plated oven. These are now the bagels taking a little ride to cool down because then what we do is the day we bake them is the day we put them into the sleeve to ship them to you. Again, no preservatives. So when you get these home, you're going to throw them in the freezer right away to keep that peak freshness. And this bagel, like, first of all, that shine on the outside, right? And then it's that tender, beautiful, soft chew on the inside. This is the plain that I don't like to call it plain. I like to call it classic because there's nothing plain about it, Vanessa. The flavoring of that malt and molasses really gives it just that oomph that you'd expect from something out of New York, that's for sure.
And as you're like tearing it apart a little bit, you can also hear a little bit of the crunch. Like it's not crunchy, but you have a little bit, like that enjoyable first bite. You want to feel that. I have that cinnamon. I've never had just bagels before, so I'm like, let me get into this.
Okay, do you want any cream cheese or you can just take it as is?
I think I need to just take it just as. I think I need the true experience.
And there's so much flavor in there. So while you take a bite, I'll explain this one. This is our newest flavor. Okay, so think of a beautiful cinnamon raisin bagel. Such a classic, right? We have vanilla in there. We have a rich cinnamon that's warming, and of course the great plump raisins. But then the crumb topping. I mean, that's just like getting a little extra. So you have cinnamon sugar, cinnamon butter. You have a little bit of white sugar and brown sugar. So if you have a sweet tooth, this is going to be the one for you. And I'm thinking you might have a sweet tooth.
I do have a little bit of sweet tooth. And cinnamon raisin, those are truly my favorite bagels to have. But like the grocery store version, a lot of the times it is a little bit too sweet. It has that like artificial taste to it.
Like
and it's not that enjoyable.
Cinnamon.
Exactly. This tastes like true cinnamon.
Yeah, again, nothing artificial.
I've not had that one, but I have to say the French toast is my favorite.
And it tends to go very, very quickly. So with the French toast, I'm going to add a little bit of cream cheese to this one as we spread it. Okay, so what we have is, again, a little bit of vanilla for some sweetness. Of course, we have maple syrup in this as well. And then it's just that pure malt and molasses to give you all the depth in there. So this one's a little bit of cream cheese, or it could give you plain.
Okay, I'll take the cream cheese. I will turn it down.
This one's amazing because what I like to do with this is get a little skillet, get it hot, put some butter in there, and then just lightly toast it on the skillet, and then pour some syrup over it, maybe some powdered sugar. It's going to be the easiest French toast you'll ever make. So good.
That French toast is absolutely delicious. So here's how you choose. Do you want to do all 24 of the plain or the classic, as we'll call it?
Thank you.
The classic. Would you like to do 12 of the plain and 12 of that cinnamon raisin crumb? Or would you like to do 12 of the cinnamon raisin crumb along with 12 of the French toast? Under $15 a month on Easy Pay. We just got more in, so please don't miss your chance to bring yours home today. Stacey, we'll see you later on.
I got a sweet little treat for on the go.
You do, you do. So we'll see you later.
Okay,
F91481 is that item number. We shop